Hi guys, me again. So slight change of plan and different location. So I thought I'd just bring you quickly to my allotment and show you my herbs. The kitchen's going to take me quite a while. There's been a bit delay with this stuff, so I thought instead of waiting like ages for a new video to come out, I thought I'd do a couple in between. So yeah, today I'm going to show you all about growing my herbs and what I do with them. Anyway, this is my herb bed. You'll have to excuse the weeds and all the grass and everything. With the recent rain we've had, they've just gone crazy, and at the moment I've got to prioritise my time, and weeding and strimming just isn't one of them. So yeah, this is my herb bed slash apothecary garden that I like to call it, because I've got healing herbs and everything. It started off as a healing herb bed anyway. There I have some comfrey, and that's I use that mainly just to make food and fertiliser for the garden. And this here is my thyme. I've got some winter savoury. There's some green sage here, which I didn't think was going to survive, and actually it's grown again, so I'm quite chuffed about that. A random little potato. There's purple sage, bronze fennel there. This is my St John's wort. I've got some parsley, a living herb pot that I bought for Asda for 30p. Split it into 3, and this is just one of them. I've got a couple more at home. My artichoke, which I don't do anything with because I absolutely love the flowers. So just going for the flowers. When I'm brave enough I might use them. Some more thyme. I love thyme, as you can tell. Absolutely gorgeous, and put in everything. That is my rosemary, and that is my lavender. Now that is feverfew, and you can use it. It helps with migraines, but I just think it's really pretty, so that's why I grow it. And that there with the purple flowers, this is a lemon thyme. Now that's a bit more temperamental than the other thyme I've got. It does not like to be wet, but it seems to be okay here for some reason. And then all around it, I don't know if you can see it all, some there, there's some growing there. That is mint. That I planted when I first had the allotment, and I didn't realise you're not meant to plant it in the ground because it can take over like a weed, but it's absolutely gorgeous. I got some more feverfew. You have to excuse this bit's really rough. Right, I'll show you my other herbs now. So this is my chervil, and I left it in the pot a little bit too long, so as you can tell, running out of nutrients. And then I have got another one there, but this one's not happy. I don't know if that's going to make it or not. There. And then all over the allotment I have these, and these are just self-sown chamomile, and I just let them grow wherever because I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. This is another herb I grow. This is chives. As you can tell, it's gone to seed now, and if I give it a shake, I don't know if you can see them. These little black things, they're the seeds. So I'll collect all them, and I just sprinkle them around, or I just let the wind do it, and I'll chop it back, it'll keep on growing again. Now this is on my newest allotment. I've taken another allotment this year. Don't know if I'm crazy or not yet, but anyway, I'll do a plot tour for you one day, guys, to show you my allotments. So this is a pink hyssop. I only planted it the other day, so I'm hoping it likes it here and it survives. I've also got some coriander here. You see it? This is just self-sown from last year. Coriander, it grows better in the winter when it's cold. When it's hot like this, it goes straight to seed. It doesn't last long. But I just leave it because look how pretty the flowers are. Look at them. So every year I like to grow celery because I just think it's great to make stock. You just chuck it in everything, and I use a lot of it. But I had a bit of disaster with my celery, so I found a herb called parsley, and it's a cutting celery. So you grow it like a herb and you just cut the leaves, and it has an amazing taste of celery. Yeah, and you can plant it later on in the year. You don't have to plant it as early as celery, and it just grows. Right, so I'm going to take you back to the house now, and I'll show you the herbs I've got at my house. So I'm back at home now. I thought I'd show you the herbs I've got here. It is the hottest day of the year so far. Apparently today I am melting. So this is an apple mint, gorgeous to make jellies with. So this is licorice mint, beautiful. I grew that from seed. I got the seed from the Real Seed Company, just gorgeous. This is a tarragon that my sister bought me. There's a French tarragon and a Russian tarragon. One is perennial, but the flavour isn't as good, and one is an annual, but the flavour is amazing, and that's the one we usually get from the shops. So this is meant to be the annual one, but I kept this in the greenhouse all winter and it started to grow again. So I think if you just protect it, it'll last a bit longer. This here is pineapple mint. It's got the white edges on it. White edges, that's what, and there's a cheeky sunflower. I think this has come off bird food, but I'll just leave it there anyway. Down here, this is garlic chives. I grow this from seed. Yeah, and this is perennial, which grows all year. I just cut it down, freeze it. I'll show you that later. Put in the freezer and just use it when I want it. Couple of flowers and marigolds in there. This one, so this is just normal peppermint. Normal peppermint. Lovely, it needs a chop. I need to dry some of it. There I have another pineapple mint, that's going to a neighbour. This one is black peppermint. Love that in tea. This here is chocolate peppermint. This is gorgeous, and when you put it in tea, it's like drinking minty hot chocolate. Great. This here, lemon thyme. This was massive, but all the rain we had over the winter didn't like it. I thought it died, but it's come back to life. So very happy with that. So these are just the cheap little plastic greenhouses I've got. This one's got a cover. That one I lost its cover. Right, so in here, in the corner there, that is lemongrass, and I grow it from seed every year. And I should take it inside, because if I took it inside in the winter it would grow and it would survive, so I might do that. I might try that. These are two basil plants. These are from a living herb pot. I split them into three. I've got the other one upstairs because it wasn't doing very well. This is parsley, that cutting celery. I like to grow little and often. Looks like some have snuck in there, but this is basil. So this is more coriander. This is just starting to go to seed. Can you see that? It's going to seed. Can't see that bright. Chop that down, freeze it. That's coriander, this is parsley. Sorry, coriander. Parsley, can you see that? Parsley. Yeah, and those are from the living herbs. Now I know this isn't a herb, but I've got to show you. I've grown some little baby chilies this year. Can you see them? They're called little beak chilies, and apparently you're meant to pickle them. Hi! So I've shown you now what kind of herbs I grow, where I grow them, how I grow them. So I thought I'd show you now what I do to preserve them, because I don't just want herbs in the summer and then nothing all winter. A lot of things I dry. I like dry herbs. I pick the leaves, take them off the stalks and dry them flat. This is mint and a bit of sage, purple sage. This one is chamomile. Dry it flat and I put it somewhere warm, not in direct sunlight because it makes the colours fade. So if you keep it somewhere light but out of direct sunlight, that's great. And every day I just go and I turn them and I spread them around to make sure they dry evenly. And then, you know, make sure it's not too thick. You don't want thick layers. Try and have them as thin as possible. Usually with the mint and the sage, anything like that, thyme, anything that I can get bunches of, I put them in bunches and I tie some string and I hang them. Now I've got an old, you know those plastic greenhouses? I've got just the frame, the metal frame, and I have that in the house because that's what I grow my seeds on, and then I use it as a drying rack. Just hang them, and if you can hear, quite crunchy, these are ready, and then I'll just pull the leaves off the sticks, don't want them, and put them in an airtight container. Then once they dry, I just put them into little tubs, like so. This is chamomile. I use this for tea. I use it for beauty products like moisturisers, lip balm, things like that, really nice. And my son, we love a chamomile cappuccino. Good. This is the mint. In here, this is a mixture, so I've got the apple mint, the pineapple mint, chocolate mint, all of it is in here. So this I just use for tea. Whereas the apple and pineapple mint, they're really good for making mint jelly. Again, if you want, you can put them in cosmetics. Mint is really good for antiseptic properties. So if you put some mint and steep it in some warm water and then wash your face in it, that's really good. Clear skin. So here is I've got some more basil. This is one, it wasn't doing so well, so I brought it into the house. And then what I do with that is I just pick the leaves off when I want it. Here's the leaves, and then just pick them off. Then I get an ice cube tray and I put the leaves in. As many as you want, little, don't even have to chop them up. And then add water, and that's it, done. Freeze it, just like that. Take them out, put them in a bag. You can use oil if you want instead. Sometimes I use olive oil, freeze them in olive oil, and then just take them out when I need them. Great. This is my garlic harvest, all of it. I can't remember, I think I had about 70 or 80 bulbs maybe this year. They're very, very tiny, but they still get eaten, that's fine. So we're not massive garlic fans, my little boy is, but I'm not, my dad isn't. But I use garlic more as a condiment than as a flavour. So, you know, I'll just use a little bit so it's there but not too overpowering. Lovely, great. So this is another way I preserve stuff. So this is garlic chives, and I just cut it and stuck it in the freezer like that. Great. This is oregano. I'm not very good at growing oreganos. I just freeze it into ice cubes and pop it in a bag. Done. So I highly recommend that you grow some herbs. Don't forget about those little living pots you can buy from the supermarket. Split them up. That's what I've got my basil from. And you've already got ready-made plants. Great. if you've got just a tiny, tiny little space, fill it with herbs, even on a windowsill, anywhere, grow them. Little update on the kitchen. It's taken me a bit longer than I thought it would. There wouldn't have been a video out for at least 2 weeks because everything has been delayed. So there'll be a few videos in between and before that one comes out. See you soon. Have a good day and enjoy the sunshine. I know I will.